rectify.
What he's just saying, like he just said, you you do stuff like that, then it comes back to haunt you.
Special meeting at 9 o'clock in the morning or something like that, yeah.
How many road employees are there here?
4,
And we have how many grievances?
14. Well, actually, there's another one, the new one for this year's a 15.
What does it mean when you said the union, you
Must
mean
be
that
bad
you
luck on
met
the
with the
workers, huh?
union with a compromise and they don't want to compromise?
Twice we've had, the negotiations have been ongoing, but twice we have thought we had all of the grievances settled
Oh.
and the union withdrew. Yeah,
I call
Are
Matt
the
on that
grievances
too.
public
That's
record?
not at all.
say it again.
Are the grievances public record?
No.
No.
Oh, I didn't know.
In fact, I don't know why they're discussing it.
They're not discussing
Why?
them, I just asked if they.
Well, we know the grievances, they have,
grievances are.
they have been,
Everybody knows there's grievances.
and they've been documented in
Go
every
ahead.
video
We're
for
not
months.
discussing, specifics
they
to
are.
it.
We're not discussing specifics, but we should be.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we can't, yeah.
Ask these fellows here, you wanna know what's happening?
No, we
You talk
can't
to them.
because you already
You
said
talk
we
to
can't
them.
go there.
You got nothing
You
to
talk to
say
this
here.
guy
You got
right
no
here.
dog in this hunt.
Okay. Well, where can we go from here? As a community of
I
people
think we
here?
have to wait for somebody to put in letters of interest for the replacement of Mike Smith. And hopefully get a qualified candidate and get a quorum with the third board member and go from there. So,
So if you
I do have a
do,
question about that.
if you
Yeah.
don't have, I'm
If,
sorry, go ahead.
if someone puts in a letter of interest and you only have you two looking at them, how does that person ever get appointed?
We won't have quorum, we can't do anything.
So nobody ever gets appointed?
Ask the people that are trying to hijack the township.
Well, they're not here, so.
Yeah.
Well, you got,
Wouldn't it go to a vacancy board or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
goes to vacancy,
Oh, it does that no
Yeah.
matter what, or?
if they can't agree.
If
If
we can't agree,
yeah.
then yes,
Oh, okay.
because it could be split two to
And our
two.
vacancy board is,
JD Martin.
Ed,
what, by himself?
My understanding of all,
He breaks the tie, is that correct?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
all you have to do is schedule or advertise for a special meeting. That would be your job.
yeah,
And set it up with the other two that's, well, Doug's here, but you're missing one.
yeah.
And pick a date that works for all 4 of you. And then you have a board of supervisors to conduct business.
If
And
they
what
hang
you
around
say,
for
Doug,
the
you
entire
have to
meeting.
advertise 24 hours.
24 hours
So you can have you can advertise 24 hours later, have a meeting, as long as it fits the schedule of the other.
I think I
two.
suggested that to you in an email today, didn't I, Mr. Shingle? That you pick a date and see if there's a date that people can be there.
Yeah,
And then business can continue, correct? I mean, am I?
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah. If they ain't got a burr up their butt and show up.
One of his
When's the
comments
next
like that, I
regular
mean, you
scheduled
got
meeting?
people in here trying to listen, and
If
you're up there
everybody-
just degrading everybody without them defending. I
so
don't
it's
know.
not even trying.
No,
So
you're
if you
wrong.
have-
Maybe he's doing what he's doing because he's trying to make everybody do the right thing.
If you have,
He has knowledge that they don't
If they
have.
all
He has
agree
knowledge
to
we
it,
don't have.
and then somebody
This
cancels.
is a township meeting,
You can
not a
still carry the
morals
business
class.
with 3.
Really?
Yeah.
This isn't a
And you
township
sat
meeting.
in my office and talked to
Comments
me,
like that.
wanting to know stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's comments like that, yeah.
What's that?
I said, there's comments like you just made that messed the thing up. You got a bug up your, okay?
Yeah.
We're just trying to tell you all you had to do, that's all you have to do. We don't need your comments.
I've asked them, please, would you go sit down? He said, no, I'm not gonna do it. What do you
Okay,
want me to do?
Can I read you something out of the Sunshine Law?
Yeah.
For meetings? It says, it's under, during the meeting, and number 7 in the Sunshine Law. During the meeting, the supervisors should conduct themselves in a professional, businesslike manner, even if spectators become disruptive. Remember, the township meetings are one of the few times residents and their supervisors, or see their supervisors in a professional atmosphere. You act like you're on a freaking playground, not like professional politicians, whatever you want to call yourselves, trying to take care of this township. I don't know what the personal conflict is between all of you. It needs to stay out there, not come to this table.
Thank you, Kathy.
Okay. We're not in a meeting right now. You mean in other meetings?
Yes. Conduct at the public meetings is not very good for any audience.
Oh, is that right?
Well, just the comments and that,
We're not required to
Professional
like each
business.
other. We are not required to like each other.
you are not, but you should
All
be
four-
acting in a
you got four
professional,
items
business-like
running
manner.
together.
Yes.
Leave your
What
conflicts
happened?
out there.
Well, I can say
This,
those
this
two weren't the
system
only
of
ones who
government
make
is
public
built on
comments
conflict.
negatively on the board.
I was gonna say.
They're not the only ones.
You can disagree
So you
without
can disagree,
being so nasty
but they're
with
not
each
the only
other.
two that say nasty comments
Yeah.
and nasty on that board.
Well,
Or act
last
professional.
time when the other one was leaving, he called someone a name. So, I mean, that wasn't professional either. But the point is, right now, I see two sitting there that say they're willing to listen and try to do something. I don't see the others, and I don't know why they're not here. I don't know what it is. But I do think it's a bad situation, a dire situation. I think that we all need to be praying about it and see what we can do to come up with a solution that is good for everyone.
Mrs. Shingle, in defense of Mrs. Imes, she did send an email to the supervisors today indicating she would not be here because of the lack of advertising of the meeting and didn't comply with the law.
I really don't want to hear that
Well,
because she
let's say
had
you do
a
that on the
week.
school board, Mrs.
They
Shingle.
had a week.
Let's say you do it on the school board, not gonna let you do
You're
it.
kind of
Let's
wrong
not bring
about
up the
that,
school
Betty.
board.
Whenever the meeting,
We're not in the school
whenever
board
Ed
meeting.
They won't let
said
you
we
do
have
it.
a meeting on, is this the 25th, what,
Yeah.
whatever day this is, you did not ask everybody if that was an available day for anybody. You just said this date and that's it.
Oh, no, that's not true. I asked everybody that was still here.
And he got comments from some of the people that were here, that's why he went with the continued.
Yeah.
Because somebody here said that was the appropriate way to do it. Obviously, it's not, so we learned from it, so we have
And
to
we
go
didn't
on.
waste the money on the advertising.
Advertisement.
Did you contact the rest of the board to let them know that the
Yes.
meeting was today?
Yes.
Did they respond back to you?
Yes,
And what was said?
that they weren't gonna show up.
When was that though? Was it within this week or was it, when was it?
It
that
was
they-
today.
Today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Doug, do you think it'd been classy if you'd have said it Friday so you could get the advertising?
You didn't listen to what I had to say, Tom. A letter came from PSAC this morning at 9:30, whatever that was. The Observer backed it up at about 1 o'clock.
Well, they're gonna back it
2:30.
up in their mind.
No, they went,
We
they
spend
pulled their
whatever's
record,
wasted
they
money.
pulled their record to see if there was any legal advertising in place, they said there was not. At that point in time, I emailed this board, I didn't tell them I wouldn't be here, that's not what I said, and I said I wasn't going to take part,
Yeah.
that's what I said.
What do we pay to advertise in that paper?
Very, a lot, it's very
Yeah.
expensive.
I think
What
for
would
the
we spend last year, folks?
Oh, it had to be in the thousands, I don't know,
So
it
we
could have
say
been
the
$10,000.
Yeah.
supervisor ad alone was like $104, the bill came today.
I have another question. As
Okay, can we
Chairman's, uh,
advertise for a meeting tomorrow or the next day, and then come Thursday or Friday or something and take care of business this week?
How many residents of the township get that paper that would see that notice?
It doesn't make any difference, it's a law
Well, then we
required.
need to see if we can change the sunshine law.
I have a question.
Yeah.
As people who have been chairmans of the board and have had special meetings or continued meetings, would they not already know about talking to PSATs and the Observer Legal Department that they needed to advertise the meeting already?
I don't know.
No, there was some questions on this.
There always are. Would you, anything else? Do we have anything else?
No. I don't have anything else. If you guys have any questions, like I said in my letter, I'll answer any questions you want. If
You
I
get a
can.
copy of that.
Say again?
Can I have a copy of that?
Yeah.
I'd like to have a copy of that.
And when you get a copy of it, you should read it and check that what he claims to be facts.
I can back every one of
You
those up.
cannot.
You
I
cannot.
I have the
You cannot.
documentation.
You cannot.
I can.
You cannot.
No, you
But that's
can't.
professional.
Yes, I can.
You can't document all of it.
And if you'd like to sit down, I'll go with them with you one by one.
He just said he
Let's
was-
do it.
Which one cannot be
The
documented?
chair there to his left.
Huh?
I said, there's a chair there to your left, if you'd like to go over.
I can back every one of those up,
My bad.
every one of those facts. They're all facts.
No, they're not.
They are.
Oh, certainly not. It's your bully letter, you wanna be in your bully pulpit.
Anybody got a bell to ring for round two?
Where do we stand now then? Because pretty much we're done. Got no more questions really,
Yeah,
except
if
now.
nobody else has any questions, it's
Nobody
not
got any
a,
answers?
we're
Nobody got
here,
questions?
this is not an official meeting. You can leave, you can stay, I'll stay
Okay.
as long as you want.
But can we now perhaps agree on advertising for a meeting? Get that one official.
No, we can't because we don't have an official meeting with a quorum to pass. the-
I'll have to do a phone poll and see, what date would be good for everyone if we want to try to have a meeting before the next meeting.
Otherwise, the next meeting is already scheduled
Right.
because it has been on the books
Right.
and you don't have to advertise
Right.
it and it's the third
Well,
Monday of
Just
every
throw
month.
this month out, forget about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, is there anything pressing,
Well-
I mean,
We need a solicitor.
Yeah, the longer we go without a.
Might be better off without one. See, we're in now.
they have to have a meeting for-
Ed, I have a question.
Yeah.
Because they have
In the letter you wrote there, you said that the township had been sued by the new secretary?
That wasn't in the letter, that's the
Oh.
development after. She
Oh,
had
after,
threatened to sue.
right,
Yes,
okay.
I have the letter.
Have
He
you
didn't say it was
been
the secretary.
served with any
Yes,
papers?
he
Yes.
said, he
You've
said
been
since
served
then.
with papers?
Yes.
When will we serve?
Yeah, when were you?
It's in the pathology office, they won't serve us yet.
So basically, you haven't been served?
Well, we've been notified of the suit, that it was filed. Yes. I have a copy of it. Yeah, Ed.
Do you know who all was it just the township, or were there individuals?
It's the township and every board member individually.
Okay.
Is there anything pressing that has to have an advertised meeting for this month? We can't wait till next month?
Well, the sewage situation, but,
When you enter that sewage stuff, couldn't you go into the emergency, being that you're worried about sewage?
yeah, I don't
mean,
know.
I'm just saying, I don't.
It's been
I
done
don't know.
before.
And the solicitor.
You want to
couldn't
answer all the
be like
questions,
an
why don't you sit up
executive-
there? Oh, don't you mean?
What, Ed?
Marcy brought up the solicitor, couldn't that be an executive session or, just with the panel?
No, he's not an employee.
Sir, I never
No,
said that.
what I'm saying,
I didn't
But we know
tell,
what's going on.
I was talking to you, not him. I didn't say he was employed, I said we need a solicitor.
Yes,
Did
that's
I
what
not?
you said.
Yes.
No,
Okay,
what
thank
what
you.
Doug's saying is you
She
can't
said-
call an executive session.
A
because it's
special
not-
meeting, you could be
Espe-
advertising for a solicitor.
Yes,
Yeah.
but he can't call an executive session because he's not an employee to
That's
discuss
correct.
personnel issues.
Yeah.
So you, therefore you can't call an executive session.
So therefore, we're being held hostage from having a solicitor.
Yeah.
Now, it would be wise to have a special meeting to see if we can appoint another board member and
How long has it been?
maybe interview some solicitor candidates.
30 years.
When does your 30 days run out for replacing?
The clock
him?
started when we accept his resignation.
Oh,
Which
not when
was
he
the
turned
last
it in,
week's-
when you
No,
accepted
He's
it.
right.
The 18th then, so it would be like the
See.
18th of April?
Yeah.
All this cameras should have bought last year. If these people-
So are you going to wait till the
Same thing to the other board.
April meeting
He's
to interview these people, these letters of interest? Because you have to do that in a public meeting.
Everybody else off.
No,
Or are you
we'll
gonna have a
to.
special meeting to interview them? I mean, how?
Are you locked into that
You're not
30-day
gonna run
wait?
out of time.
We, if you remember the discussion in the meeting, we set the date for April 1st to have the letters in, and we were probably gonna have a meeting before that, so that we had time, yeah.
To
We
present.
discussed that. We said, let's see if we get any letters.
Yeah.
You've got enough applications here to begin the interview.
All you have to do is
Say it again?
I think he said we have applications. Do you have applications?
I don't know.
For solicitor.
For solicitor?
No,
Oh.
I thought we were talking about for
The
Mr.
replacement,
Smith's
yeah.
replacement.
I think it's just letter of
That's what we
interest.
were talking
Yeah.
about, but maybe there was another
Oh,
conversation.
okay, maybe I'm.
No, we've
misunderstood.
received nothing so
Did you
far.
get an application for the board? You just submitted a letter of interest. Did you want day shift, night shift?
So tomorrow I'll take a phone poll and see if there's a date that everybody can agree on. And we'll have to advertise a special meeting so that we can meet and try to get everybody here. So everything can be a 2-2 vote. That'll be money well spent. Yeah.
As residents, is there anything we can do to help?
Letter of interest.
No, thank you.
Yeah, step up.
Get the facts.
That's not a good thing. No, that's one of the worst things.
Would it help if we called someone and said, hey, our local government is totally screwy right now? And
They probably get those
They would
phone
probably
calls
say,
every day.
and
They'll probably say, get in line.
Marcy, beginning in April, the DCED is sending someone here to spend some time in our township to tell us what's wrong and to teach us.
We know what's wrong.
That won't take them.
We know exactly what's wrong. We just need to fix it.
Is advertising can only be done in print, or can it be done online?
Oh, I also got the answer from the open record.
For that?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
He said right now, they have to advertise in the newspaper. They are talking about trying to just, you could be able to advertise it online, but right now that's not.
it's, yeah,
Gee whiz.
the legislature hasn't caught up with technology.
Oh, okay.
That came up
Only
with the
takes 100
last
years.
advertising
Pretty
question.
much, yeah.
We needed here
And $1 billion.
and there and in the paper.
What other rag paper do we have?
Well, for the sake of $4, it's worth the expense.
Say it again?
Well, I'll give you $4.
Well, I don't care if it's brown or whatever.
It's 104.
Read it there.
They said it was.
It was 104.
They can name their price because they know you have to use them.
Hey, can we put that in the penny saver?
At weekly, I wanna, yeah.
My dad reads bulletin board. How about
Can we
that?
get a GoFundMe account for that?
Is that still in business? I don't know.
Yeah, the green
It's
tabs,
the green
yep,
tab,
they're
we'll just
still
put it
in
in the green
business.
tab.
Gotta make sure that sunshine law okays that.
Is there such thing as like an arbitrator? Because we're gonna be 2-2 on everything. It's quite
That's-
obvious.
Well, no, because
I think the
It's the
vacancy board,
vacancy.
Right, just for a supervisor,
Right.
the position,
Well, then after
but,
that, yeah.
and then it would be however that one would fall out.
yeah.
Oh, I see.
Who was the thing you
So it's the first
mentioned,
thing
Mr. T. Garden, that's coming? You said,
DCED.
DCED is
Yeah.
is a
What
state
is that?
It's a state agency, Department of, I don't even know what.
Community and economic-
now what, did
Community
we
and
know they were
economic-
coming? We know they were
Yeah,
coming?
we approved it at this meeting and
It's the
they've
Department of
confirmed
Corrupt Dictators.
about the middle of April
And what was the reason for that?
to help straighten out some of the issues in this township.
They're just coming to help the office.
Yeah.
It's not like they're gonna fix all of
Okay.
our problems.
Right.
Psychologists, psychiatrists, we don't have any of that.
Wiggle one.
Mediator, arbitrator, we don't have any of that, so.
So can you give us an idea what day we might be shooting for? I know you can't, you're gonna ask everybody, but are we looking at this week?
No, probably not.
Okay.
But we will try, won't we?
Cause then
Today's
we're
the
in,
25th, those letters are supposed
Letters
to
are
be on the
due.
1st.
Monday.
yeah.
So there's really, it would be silly to waste the money and advertise for 2 special meetings.
What
You may
happens if
need
there
to,
is no letter of interest ever submitted?
Say again?
What happens if no one submits a letter of interest?
It would go to the Court of Common Pleas,
Yeah.
Court of Common Pleas,
and they would pick.
they would appoint.
Yes.
But what if nobody,
It's like anti-lottery.
how do you do that?
Huh.
Well, somebody better be getting some letters in there.
Hey, come on, somebody,
I don't want him on there.
He won't do it. But you feel
I don't know anybody in their right mind who wants to sit on that side of the table.
I'm not in my right mind, but I'm not
I just,
qualified.
I give you guys all the credit in the world, but I don't know who'd want to sit over there.
Me, I don't know anybody either. Anything else?
No,
Anybody else? Questions, comments?
you still want to say we're adjourned, but you can't.
It's not a meeting.
I know. Smiling.
I think everybody just really needs, honestly, you know what? We had a big blow up the last meeting. The solicitor quit, Doug ran out, right? The sun came up Tuesday morning.
Yep.
Yeah. This is what self-governance looks like. And it's, you know, it's not that big of a deal, so keep it in perspective.
Hmm.
How about that wrestling this weekend? Good stuff, huh?
Good.
Yeah, we could have five. Three's good. We still won.
Pretty damn good.
Yeah, it was great. Like that, Jason, no. Good, he had a good interview afterwards.
They need to get the three of them work together.
Yeah. But look at me.
And have you found any sales groups that are interested in taking on the
We've had some
town?
people.
We've had
Oh,
four.
Oh, and Bo
Yeah.
was the senior. Oh, that's right. Bo was the senior.
She'll probably be here.
Yeah. I know, we need to, they
I
would.
was just saying last week, I said, we need a solicitor. We got a solicitor. And it came and said,
Yeah, that was for the township.
You do, they said, but they don't have to be at
Yeah,
every
they were talking
meeting.
about that actually. 'cause
Eighty
they had-
years.
That's what they
It's
said.
80 years since
You can't have a meeting.
Yes,
without
they were
us.
still announcing during their match.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
had, I called 6 different solicitors and four submitted letters. But I just took the surrounding townships and looked to see who they had, and just went from there.
For felony, 4 years.
6 points.
And I do it down, walk up to their house and pile down and lock it, and it's full.
And then they found a reason they couldn't serve the school.
So I have
I
to
was there for
put
6
it
years.
R1 that had won their freshman and sophomore year got beat by freshman.
He doesn't. He doesn't think.
Yeah.
You're just dying for
That freshman was good.
Yeah.
From Virginia, right? They wanted Disney to order.
He lives in the country.
Yeah, they said this long.
I don't know why you see.
You're a resident now.
Wait, didn't you guys have the township?
A similar reason?
Something.
Where's your letter of interest?
It's different. But that's what they have to do to go on. That's what I mean, David Miller's done us what he do until they get to MMA.
What do you do about this?
Well,
Have a certain.
Yeah.
People that
They make some money.
I'm in the.
If they're good.
I've been here for 20 years, I don't know what we do.
Was that driving? That's part why.
Response to your question. Did you get any response to your question?
I had one I left home, but I haven't checked my son.
Because I was looking at the list, I don't know.
Because of how they have BMI now.
The one,
Never get. It's-
I can answer.
You can never wrestle because.
Yes, we met with the daycare, and if you remember, we signed a 1-year lease. Yeah.
What about the cameras and, because you're gonna talk to her, she goes, cameras.
They always say,
No, you're gonna take your cameras and move them from down here to there.
Let's see.
I don't know.
They were talking on there.
I'm not a camera guy.
Your ears look like,
I usually am very laid back and calm, but it's like
I'm done.
10 a.m.
your ears look like they're about 400 degrees.
But he has a,
I was just trying to get, you said it seemed urgent or something, you said you were trying to get the work done, so I was trying to get it.
Yeah, we get
They get down over the banks.
I'm not sure, I know I want that kind of legality.
Yeah, well, they-
My dad's.
I don't deal with dogs.
Let Cameron finish. Didn't say first name, I mean, really something's wrong.
You deal with it, go home.
We can use stuff up there, too, Jerry, got it.
Is there anybody here that might be interested in submitting a letter of interest?
This job.
Trust me, I'm not qualified. I know what I'm talking about, or I would. But, you know, you guys are all, I don't get to all the meetings, but when I do, every one of you guys are always here. So you're the ones that are interested. And I hear some smart people over here, young ladies. You know stuff, you know stuff. And we need people up there that know stuff. I mean, come on, we're adults, let's be adults. We need some people, letters of interest. If I could, I would. There's a story behind me. Let's just leave that one alone. I have a history.
Mr. Jack here told me that there's a group of people meeting down at, Lake Road, or down at, Jack said there's a group of people meeting at the turnoff for Dutch Fork Lake, and that they're going to do cleanup along Lake Road if anybody's not busy Saturday morning and want to help out.
Okay.
And, he's going to do the bottom part of Ely Road. So, Mr. McCon, don't shoot him.
What time on Saturday?
Yeah, we'll bring hot coffee.
9 o'clock.
Right? I'm not sure what time. I think 9 o'clock.
Mr. Riggle and Jack and I all got a plan going, so we'll come back to you at the next regular board meeting and tell you what our plan is. You want to have dinner together? Like, let's have a dinner. Okay. Well, you know where I live now.
Beef
Oysters, no.
Beef farmer, but maybe you got a chance to steak.
I'll get you some Delmonico's steak.
Yeah. We'll just kiss it off. Yeah, we'll be okay.
or something.
We don't have a
I met you on Facebook, but not really. Nice to meet you. I'm Marcy.
Okay.